this way. I knew where it was. I remember attuning to the etherites. Ethernets. Michal! Hi! I love you. Oh. Welcome. When the Star Tribe asked us to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. This is a lovely surprise, to say the least. By the way, I heard all about Kazal from your friend Gahatia. I understand there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beasts. As the smallest token of our thanks, your food and drink tonight are Mihard's treat. Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? A piping hot mug of chai, a glass of your finest local spirits, water, just water. You know what? We're the warrior of light. I feel like we deserve to, you know, lay it low a little bit. As you wish. Pray, join your friends, and I will bring you your drink. You know what? We don't need to fight right now. Time to get crunk. We don't need to fight right now. We're gonna put the weapons away and we're just gonna enjoy this. Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you? Pray tell. Our allies have sent military delegates. That's news to me. Mind sharing the details? Y'all and y'all reducted. Freak.
So blasphemy is now played.
I knew it was going to be voiced.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarant.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough.
Can't.
If the flora and
Freaking.
the land itself turned against us.
Astinian always just like by himself. Cute lizard girl?
Here's your order, friend.
Cute lizard girl giving us a drink?
May you find comfort in these dark times.
See, I love the auras, but I don't think I could ever see myself being a lizard girl.
If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more.
Right, that's right. The flower freaking wilted away. In our time, we called it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name. Oh, I forgot to turn the audio down. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the voices up because I feel like it's quiet. I forgot to adjust my audio.
So advise the Watcher.
I feel so bad.
What could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
No, I just remembered. I was like,
Most surely.
shit. You guys
Yet
probably
I do
can't
not
hear them
recall a single
talking.
mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead. Elidibus. I sealed him in the White Horus site of the Crystal Tower back on the first. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea. Naught may remain of his
Oh, we
soul.
go back to the first!
However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there. I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
Wait, we're going back to the first! Wait, we're going back to the first! It's worth a try. It would be an opportunity to look in on the others as well. If there is truly no other way. I can't fucking use my controller, what the fuck? Mama! I can tell you about Gahati's journey! I can see Reen! I can see Gaia! Ooh! Did audio disappear?
Yes. So much
Okay,
left
there we go,
for
it's
you
back.
to see. Where beginning ends and end begins.
Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order? In that case, it's time we each attended to our tasks. And when you arrive on the first, give my regards to Reen. Tell her I miss her. I'm gonna burst into tears. Take this, Cheyenne, my spirit vessel. Empty now, of course. But it should allow you to operate the tower systems in the umbilicus. If even the smallest fragment of Elpis' essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for access to the umbilicus, pray seek out Lana for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Ascensor gate. Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them I am living my life to the fullest. That I am happy, hardships and all. Well, we had best be on our respective ways. God's willing, we will see each other again ere long. Cheyenne, you are returned. Have you been well? You and the others? As well as can be. We've no shortage of troubles. We're well enough. As well as we can be. Full glad am I to hear that. I trust my lord is enjoying himself. He said that to you? These exact words? Oh, to know that he is happy. It fills my heart with joy. Thank you, Cheyenne, for taking care of him. When next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself. Fertile a request though it is. And tell him that all is well here. The peace you gifted us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this, we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the morrow. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governess. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most of a mind that the Settlement Council should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Thus far, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our Lord. No one could. Have we recently observed any unusual phenomena? No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you should ask me this question though. Some days ago, Reen came and asked the very same. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late. She would know. She and her Crystarium youths just hosted a festival, you see. It proved so popular that there are already plans for another celebration. one much bigger than the first. Between her preparation for the festival and the restoration of the empty, she struck me as happy and full of life. So when I saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn, especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare say she would be more willing to confide in you. May I ask you to broach the subject with her? You wish to enter the umbilicus? Very well, I shall fetch the key at once and take the opportunity to find Reen. Please wait for me in the city, in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity. Shall we say, I will be along as soon as I can. Reen would definitely know, like, something's going on in the source during this moment. Do my eyes deceive? Is that truly Cheyenne? It is. Full glad am I to see you hale and whole, my friend. What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us. And at the most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we are planning to produce a tome chronicling events from the flood to the knight's return. For this project, we intend to draw upon records kept by the world's people. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours would be the one to crown them all. I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is a key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insights into travel beyond the rift. In developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insights into travel beyond the rift, knowledge that will allow me to attest to your existence and deeds. End to the questions I would ask you, but if you could indulge me just one for now. In your quest to restore the night, you faced many a formidable foe. Among them, who offered you the greatest struggle? Tatiana, driven mad by light and loneliness. Volthrai, in his misguided self-righteousness. Hades, who bore the burden of his people. This may come as a surprise, but... I kind of want to say Hades, but then I want to see what this is. Truly, I never would have guessed. But then, if I could, I suppose I wouldn't have had to ask. 'Tis a tremendously eye-opening answer. And we will see that your account of the battle features prominently in the tome. 'Tis a tremendously eye-opening answer, and we will see that your account of the battle features prominently in the tome. I know you'd love to talk her ear off, Morin, but we really should be on our way. Those documents from your Moor won't collect themselves. Of course, and afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points in your treatise. The best 14 streamer? That's really sweet. Till next time then. Do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend in particular, remind him not to overexert himself again and again till his ears fall off. If that's what it takes for him to take it to heart. Oh God. Tia. Is that the warrior of darkness? It's really her! What are you doing here? If you're going to battle, I can give you some medicine. I made it myself. Best not, Rikiri. You'd only give her a stomach ache. We've come to see Maureen, to get his advice. One of the guard finally agreed to teach us how to fight, but first, we need to choose a fighting style. Well, I know that I want to be a mage. Akil isn't sure. Magic isn't really my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe, or the sword, or maybe the bow. They all seem alright. It's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Maureen. He knows about lots of things. He isn't here? Aww. Oh, why don't you have the warrior of darkness choose for you? What do you think suits Akil best? Axe, sword, or bow? The axe. If you took up the axe, you could be just like Adbert, the warrior of light. I love the tale. Let's borrow the book today. It's really popular though. I hope it's still there. Thanks for helping me decide Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style and maybe try something else later on. And when I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you. Honestly, the Makoto kids are so fucking cute. I love and adore them so much. Such fun. She's been having basking in the adoration of musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings. But does she spare a thought for me? Of course not. I waited and waited and waited, but she won't so much as acknowledge the presence of her beautiful branch, even though they're right here. Such a heartless thing as sapling is, cold and cruel and heartless. I knew exactly the moment. I was like, wait. Fayul, I need you. Oh, faithful Fayul, loveliest of branches. How I have missed you. Don't you have more important things to do, Your Majesty? If you truly missed me, you should have cried for me at the top of your lungs the instant you arrived. To make up for it, you will call with twice the passion next time. Though for there to be a next time, you've some few struggles to overcome. So my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? How do I know? I joined as we are, spying on you. It is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow. With that, I could aid you in your quest, but the fate of we Fae folk is beyond to that of the star. Whither it goes, so too do we follow. Such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if it escapes not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. Ah, but here are the ones you were waiting for, I wonder. What manner of conclusion awaits at tale's end? My apologies for the delay. Cheyenne! It's so wonderful to see you again. You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure. He's so cute. I still want to cosplay Reen, because I have the orange hair for it. I just need to get Reen's cosplay. Like, I need to get her outfit. But I want to cosplay Reen so fucking bad. My sweet girl. I am relieved to hear that everyone is well. I've had this feeling, like a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Heidelin. Never once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me. A connection to something immense. These past few days, though, that connection has wavered. As if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again. And then, the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window, and to my horror, the sky was ablaze, like during the star shower. She saw it too. But then I blinked and everything was normal. The next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I had seen. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a fragment of a half-remembered dream. Cheyenne, what are you not telling me? I have to know. Please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is. It wasn't my imagination then. The doom we witnessed in Amarot has come again. I can't believe it. Like I told you before, all is well here in the first. So don't worry about us. Please look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured we won't go quietly. No, we'll hold on until you can find a way to save all our worlds. So long as you continue your fight, so too will we. We united in purpose beneath a blazing star. Hope upon a flower. Reen wears a look of seely resolve. You're headed to the Umbilicus to consult with Elpis, right? I'll do some consorting of my own and speak with Lana. Decide how we might best prepare for the final days. So it's farewell for now, but we'll see each other again. I'm certain of it. Ah, Mistress Cheyenne, welcome back. The captain has told me all. Give the word and I will show you to the ocular. Oh, I hope this works. No, because what the fuck? Why? Why? I'm gonna cry. Frick! Why does it do
My
that?
home. My friends. No more than a dream.
I don't know why I did that. Sorry, guys.
You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all. So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear.
Yeah, I forgot he was a small king
But
as
if
well.
this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elpis, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
Thank you. Sorry.
Why apologize for receiving a favor of the defeated? If it sits ill, consider it payment for freeing Lord Zodiac from servitude. Where to begin? Ah, the end.
Elpis calling me
Your
out.
understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel.
I miss Fandaniel.
Not the him of here
Fandango.
and now, but as I knew
Fandango.
him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place. A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world.
Oh, a testing
Many worked
facility.
there. And before joining the convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes.
Who?
That is all I know. The crystals
I
tell
thought he
little of
was.
the
I thought
lives
he
the
was
14
the
led prior
guy
to their
from the
induction.
Crystal Tower raids. Who's Hermes?
Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived. Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis. No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility. And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief. In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower, which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy.
I have so
As
many
such,
questions.
I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment. Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you. Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change. For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come. In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey?
Yes, because I'm very confused as to who
Very well.
Hermes is. I
I
thought
shall
Ben
cast
Daniel
you
was
unto the
the
river
guy
of
from
time.
the
Let
guy
this
that like
be
that one
my
boss that we
final
fight
act.
in
You
the
must
Cypress
input the
Tower.
commands. I no longer have the authority. First,
So I'm a
you
little bit
must
confused. I'm
reconfigure
like,
the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic.
I'm confused.
The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the ocular. All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence. Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act? Lord
Oh,
Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting in that promised land, beyond memory and dream. Now go, warrior of light. Go and do not look back. Well, Heidelin, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden and the solitude. It falls
we're
to
really
you
going
now.
back into the past?
You and your champion to save our star.
I'm not go- No. No. Contain yourself. Contain yourself. Holy fuck. What? They're actually like physical human beings this time. That looks like a female. Oh, it is. Conversing woman. Guide-like man. I'm intrigued. The etherite-like device is like calling to me. The man stands dutifully by the etherite-like device, a guide for his facility, in all likelihood. You attempt to get the man's attention, but if he sees or hears you, he gives absolutely no indication. As Elpis warned, it appears your form is intangible. I think we're just letting you have come to your own conclusions. Not have help because we didn't. Oh, I appreciate that. I do. I just couldn't remember what his name was. So like, I was generally fine. Like, I'm generally fine with being reminded of names. So yeah, like I'm generally fine with being reminded about names because I just could not remember I couldn't remember what his name was. That's why I was just like referring to him as the second to last fight in Cypress Tower. Unrealistic, suffer like wheat. This is the right place, yes? Propylarian? Sorry. This is the right place, yes? Propylarian? Judging by the woman's words, this facility is called Propylarian. Laren? Help? Pronunciation? You attempt to gently probe the woman to attract her attention, but feel nothing, and it seems neither does she. I don't think they can really see us, can they? I mean, it makes sense, because otherwise I feel like they would have, like, done something. You had Sturdy doing this story alongside you, but he's more... Propylaeon? Propylaeon. Why is that such a funny word to say? The remarkably large man wears a black robe and half a mask. Much like the phantoms you encountered in Mare Lamatorium and the recreated Amarok. It would seem you have made it to your destination. You gesticulate wildly and shout all manner of greetings and obscenities, but the band does not so much as glance in your general direction. You suspect the door leads outside, but how to open it?
And here we are, Elpis.
Okay, that definitely sounds like
Well,
Fandango.
well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor?
Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while.
You're welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
That's
Who you are, perhaps.
Selk.
But I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
I'm sorry? Fucking what? Chat! He's hot! No! Wait!
I thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business.
Wait! This is fucking episode! Wait!
By the by, you see it too, yes?
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
That's odd. It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's. Do you suppose she created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's her spitting image. So let's leave it be. Come now.
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words. Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Who do you take me for?
Why, a dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded?
I feel like I want to sit on his face.
I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant.
I want to sit on his face. Chat, I want to sit on his face. Did he just Thanos stab me? I'm sorry? Daddy?
You may open your eyes.
Wait, we're whole B. We're the same size.
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
The better to indulge your whim. This way, it will be easier to communicate.
How very thoughtful of you. And may I applaud your artful reinforcement. Without further ado then. Greetings. I am Hythlodaeus, Chief of the Bureau of the Arbiter. Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emmett Selk of the Convocation of 14.
It's Daddy!
And how might we address
I
you?
want to sit on his face, and I want him to do the exact same to me. Sit on my face, Daddy.
A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words.
I love... is
So
it
tell us,
Hathodalus?
Whence have you come?
Hathodalus?
The
Sorry,
thinness of your essence
Hathodaeus?
suggests you weren't created here. You do
Because
not
they're
know?
hot.
Or
Supreme.
cannot say. Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here?
Hathodaeus. I seek a man named Hermes. I want to learn about Elpis. I'm curious as to who the fuck Hermes is, so I mean... I want to seek him out.
Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
If she truly wished to be here, then she would be.
Deus. Hathodaeus.
Right you are.
Hathodaeus. Okay.
My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend.
Also, Olaf, hi, welcome in.
And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work.
Oh, okay, there comes that
We,
really
I
weird
say,
feeling again.
Though this is Emmett Selk's
And now it's a
charge,
feeling of I
I
need
am
to be
here
sick.
only to serve as his guide.
Why
And I
now?
should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
I'm a thing!
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree? Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here. Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge, Elpis.
Oh, it's pretty.
This presence.
Oh, this is so pretty.
Hermes! Visitors! We have visitors!
Oh my god, what the fuck?
What secrets are you hiding, I wonder?
Me? I'm not hiding anything. I don't know what you mean. What the fuck? Ah! The music! What even is this little tiny thing? I love it. Can I keep it? Is it bad I want Emmett Silk to like step on me and sit on my face? Also, how the Deus. His eyes are literally like gorgeous. I was not expecting this. They are both fabulous. I'm like, I want Emmett Selk to step on me. If I didn't want him to step on me already, I want him to step on me. I want Emmett Selk to step on me. Is that too much to fucking ask? This is hardly my first time here, but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. Why, it feels as if you could reach out and touch the heavens. Now then, to begin our guided tour, perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I shall start with the basics. Listing concepts to give shape to ether, creation magics allow us to bring forth anything we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concepts, but they must all undergo evaluation at the bureau of the architect. As part of that process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to Elpis for in-depth observation and study. A fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you will enjoy touring it with us.